Good morning, welcome. It's Monday and it is time for Strength and Balance. My name is Hannah and I am a senior fitness instructor with Stonebridge Community Services. Welcome, welcome. Strength and Balance is a 40 or so minute workout. 40-minute class. We will warm up together, a full body standing warm up. You can do that seated if you prefer. I will be standing for all of this class. We'll do some strength exercises which target all the major muscle groups in our body using some 3-pound dumbbells. You could use a 2, 3 or a 5-pound set. And then we'll work on our balance, have a stretch, and we will be done. For the balance part of the class, you do need to be positioned close to some kind of furniture that you can use to support you. So I stand close to the wall. You could use chair, kitchen table, island, counter, something that's a good height, it's easy to hold on to and is sturdy enough to hold your weight. Otherwise, you'll need some water to sip on through the class, and then that will be everything that you need. So let's stand up and we will warm up. And we'll get right to it. So standing up nice and tall, we're going to march on the spot, moving those arms forwards and backwards. Relax through your shoulders to start with. And let's take a nice deep breath. Big inhale. And exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower those arms down. And again. Good, and one more. Great, let's pull those shoulders up towards the ears. Slowly relax those down. Good. Lift the shoulders up and down. Up and down, and again. Up and down. And let's roll our shoulders and we'll move both at the same time. Good. Right, back in the other direction, roll the shoulders forwards. Once more. Good, let's bring those arms out to the side. We're going to take our hands in towards our chest and out. Hands in and out. So our elbows are nice and high. In and out, in and out. In and out, in and out. And then let's bring those hands, so bend at the elbow, bring those hands up either side of your head, push those hands up to the ceiling and down to this goalpost position. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's bring those hands and elbows in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Good. Lower those hands down and we'll go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Relax those arms. Let's stand feet hip width apart and we'll circle our hips here. Good, nice deep breaths. Back in the other direction. Great, and we'll have a hand on the chair or the wall. We're going to swing one leg forwards and backwards. Let's switch to the other foot. Swing that leg forwards and back. Excellent. Let's take off one foot. Tap your toe and your heel. Toe and heel. Toe and heel. Good. Let's bend at the elbow. Take those hands up. Tap toe and heel. Toe and heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and heel. And to the other side, tap your toe and your heel. Toe and heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and heel. Good. Bring those feet together. We'll tap our toes. Wiggle your fingers. Tap your fingers to your thumb. Good. Let's tap those toes. Oh, sorry, tap your heels. So toes are on the floor. We're circling our wrists at the same time. Go back in the other direction. Good. Excellent. Let's take a nice deep breath. Big inhale, reach those hands up. Exhale, lower down, and again. And one more, reach those arms up. And exhale, lower down. Excellent. All right, we are going to get right into that strength part of the class. We're going to pick up one weight, one of your dumbbells, and let's start with our squat. We will do a couple, and then we will move into the working bit of the main part of the squat exercise. We're going to pause, and then we'll hold it for 5 seconds before we stand back up. And when we pause, we'll be, sorry, I was going to sneeze. When we pause, we'll be kind of halfway down. So in that squat position, and we'll hold it there. We'll do a couple where we just go up and down with no pause, just to get ourselves used to that movement, and then we will pause in that low position, hold the weight. I'll count us down from 5, and then we'll stand back up. So feet hip width apart, knees soft. Let's stand up nice and tall. We'll sink down into that squat, stand up. Good. And again, down into that squat and up. This time when we squat down, we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and back up. Good. And again, sink into that squat and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. Excellent. Let's sink into that squat. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up. 2 more here into that squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And let's do our last one. Squat down and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And up. Excellent. Let's pick up one weight here. We've got a weight in each hand. And we're going to do some L raises. So one arm is going to raise that dumbbell out in front of you, slowly lower down. At the same time, the other arm is going to bring that weight out to the side, and again, slowly lower down. So it would look as if our arms are making an L shape, hence the name. So let's lift and lower. Good. We want to think about lowering nice and slowly, and really keeping those shoulders nice and relaxed here. Good. Once more, lift and lower. And let's switch those hands around. So now your one hand is in front of you and the other is at the side. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower down. Great. Standing up nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed. And we'll do one more here. Wonderful. Pop one weight down. We're going to do a crunch, an abdominal crunch. Work those core muscles. It's going to be from a standing position, and we're going to add the weight. I'm going to take this weight, so my left hand up above my head. Now that left elbow and left knee are going to come towards each other. This might be an exercise where you want to have a hand on your support furniture. If that weight up above your head is hard, not just hard, but challenging and impacts a shoulder that maybe is a little sore, you can put the weight down and just use your empty hand. So weight or hand above your head, bring that knee, elbow, sorry, to opposite knee. Good, nice and slowly as you reach back up. Good. And again, last one. Great, slowly lower down and switch to the other side. So weight in that second hand above your head, elbow to knee, slowly lower down. Good. And again. Great, and relax the arm, nice. And slowly, good, pop the weights down, have a drink. We're going to do a lunge with a bit of upper body rotation. No weights needed for this one, but you'll need to be close to the back of the chair, or again, your support furniture, just for some support. I'm going to step my right leg back, bend that knee, and as I do that, I'm going to take my left arm, open and close, and then stand up. So step that foot back into that lunge. Now your lunge, you can bend your knees just a little bit, or you can bend your knees a big bit, however you feel comfortable. So you step that foot back, bend that back knee, and then open through the chest, reach that arm back and back to the front, holding on with the other hand. So I'm working the left side to start with. This is number 3. Good. Moving nice and slowly. I'll do one more here. And again. Excellent. And back to center. And let's switch sides. So now I'm working the right side of my body, stepping back with my right leg, and then opening through my left. So my head was turned the other way as I was talking. So opening with that right arm and rotating that upper body and just going as far as you comfortably can. That's really important. Good. And again. There's the last one. Good. Excellent. Let's grab hold of our weights. I'm going to do a bicep curl, but we're going to be working both arms at the same time, but in different ways. So my right hand, I'm going to pick it up so it's at 90 degrees. You can see if I turn to the side, it's held like this, and my lower arm is parallel with the floor, and I'm just going to hold it like that while my left arm does that full bicep curl. So I want to be standing nice and tall. So keeps feeling like a sneeze is about to happen, and it doesn't quite get there. Good, 2 more, 1 and 2. Good, and then we'll switch sides. So my left hand is holding at 90 degrees on my right hand, up and down. Good. Good, 2 more. And 2, excellent. Arms at your sides next. And we're going to lower one weight and then the other. So we're doing a side bend, working those side abdominal muscles, We're just lowering that hand as if you were reaching down into your pocket. Nice and slowly. We want to try and think about leading with that hand that's lowering, not with your head. So try and think about having that nice straight spine. So we're not lowering our head to the floor. Just bending at the side and reaching first with that hand. Once more. Good, I have a couple more to do. One weight is needed next for our heel raises. We're going to push up onto our tiptoes, and at the same time, we're going to pick up that weight as if you were bicep curling on one weight. Lower that weight as you lower down. If you need to hold on to support for those heel raises, you can bicep curl with one hand. So I will tell you when we're halfway through and you can switch hands. But if you feel confident not holding on, do that now and we'll curl up with the one hand. We want to lower nice and slowly, hands and those heels. Good. If you're doing one hand at a time with the weight, you can switch hands now. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep hold of this weight. I'm going to take it up overhead. Bend at the elbows, lower those hands down. Straight back up. I'll show you how to turn this way. Bend at the elbows, lower those hands, and up. Good. Nice inhale and exhale. And 2 more. And again. Good, and let's slowly lower those hands. Excellent. Wow, that was just once all the way through. I don't know if I went very slowly or it was just a lot to do. The class is getting away from me. So let's go through everything one more time. Grab the one weight squat to begin with. We're going to go up and down, and then the third time we'll hold the squat and we'll count for 5. We'll pause for 5 seconds. So standing tall, holding that weight in your hand, in both hands, sorry. Knees soft. Let's sink into that squat and back up. And again, lower down and stand. And this time let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come up, down again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Into that squat again. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back up. Great. We'll pick up our second weight. We'll do those L raises. My right arm is going to do a front raise, so it's in front of me. My left arm is to my side, going to do that side raise. So we're going to reach up and lower down. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Excellent. Lift, lower. Couple more. Good. Let's switch those hands around. Same thing again. Lift. Slowly lower down. Lift. And lower. So one hand's going forwards. The other is out to the side. Good. Once more. Good. And let's pop one weight down. Next, we have our standing crunch. So I'm going to take this weight in my left hand up above my head, left elbow to right knee. holding on to support if you need to, taking care to place that foot nice and slowly down. Good. And once more. Good. Slowly lower this arm. And we'll switch to the other side. Right arm to the ceiling, elbow to knee. Good. Whoa, that was a little too fast. Last one. Good. Slowly lower that arm. Pop your weight down. Let's have a drink. And we're going to have hands on your support furniture. Next, we have those lunges. So we're stepping back into a lunge and opening through that chest. So I'll start with the left side. I'm going to step my left foot back, bend that knee a little bit, bring that right arm out, open, and close. And back up. We'll do that again. Step back, open, and shut. Good. And again, step, open, great. Moving nice and slowly. And again. Good, and then we'll move to the right side. Step back, right arm open, and close. Good. Just going as far as you comfortably can. Good, once more. And back up. Wonderful. Both weights now. And let's do that bicep curl. I'm going to hold my right arm so it's at 90 degrees. Keep that hand still. And that left arm's going to curl up. Slowly lower down. Keeping those shoulders nice and relaxed. Standing up tall. Good, deep breaths. Let's do 2 more. So 1 and 2. Good. We'll switch our hands around. So I'm holding with my left arm, and that right hand's going to come up and down. Good, nice deep breaths. Good, once more. Excellent. Keep hold of both weights here. Let those arms relax at your sides. We're going to bend, hinge at the hip a little bit to the side. Lowering one weight and then the other. Good, nice and slowly. Deep breaths here. And again, once more each side. 1 and 2. And wonderful. Pop a weight down. Just 2 more left here. We're doing the heel raises with that single weight bicep curl. So we're up onto tiptoes, pick that weight up, lower down. You can do this with one hand as well if you want to hold on to support, and I'll tell you when to switch hands. Good. Keep that chest nice and tall. So switch hands to the other side now if you're holding on and bicep curling with one hand only. Good. Once more. Great, and then we'll take this weight up overhead. Straight up, we're going to bend at the elbow, lower that weight, and breathe out, lift that hand up. Inhale and exhale. Two more. And again. And let's lower that hand. Wonderful. All right, strength is done. We can have a drink here. And let's move on to our balance. When we're balancing, let's make sure we are within an arm's reach all the time of that balance furniture, that support furniture. Yeah, we want to keep safe and we want to challenge ourselves, but keep safe and comfortable. So we're going to start with our feet really close to each other, close as they can be. Make sure those toes are spread out, nice and relaxed on the floor. Knees are soft a little bit. We're standing tall. Our shoulders are relaxed. So let's bring one arm up to the ceiling. I'm going to wave it from side to side. And then the other, bring that hand up and wave from side to side. Good, relax those arms. We're going to step. Sorry, I just need to have more mat. So you can stay with your step 1 foot forwards. So your feet are in line. And then step back. And the other foot, step forwards. And then back. So those feet together. Forwards. And back. Forwards. And back. Forwards. And back. And again, step forwards. And back. Good. We're going to tightrope a little bit. So heel and toe, forwards and backwards. Looking up nice and tall. Good. So keeping those feet as close together as you can. Moving forwards and backwards in a nice straight line as much as possible. And looking up and ahead. So looking where you're going rather than at the floor. Great. Perfect. And come back to your space. We're going to take one foot off the floor, make sure we're close to that support furniture. I'm going to stand on my right leg and tap my left heel forward, so slightly in front of me here. When I'm comfortable, I'm going to take that heel up off the floor. So you can hardly see that I've done that. You want to keep that heel really close to the ground. So here my heel is on the floor and here it's actually off the floor. You can barely tell. So we don't want to lift up high because that makes this much too difficult. Let me just adjust so I can hold on easily. We'll take one hand forwards. Keep that hand free for the other hand free for holding on to your support furniture here. Making sure that foot on the floor is nice and relaxed. And looking up and ahead. If you can, take that right hand up and we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Feet on the floor. We're going to stand on our left leg now and then tap that right heel forwards. And once you're comfortable, let's take that heel up off the floor and stand. We'll reach one hand forwards. And again, when you feel comfortable, let's take that second hand forwards and we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Very good. Let's do a little bit more on one leg here. We're going to stand on our right leg. Take the left foot up off the floor and we'll hold here. So you can hold this left foot wherever you want. I see some people picking their foot up like this. Some people lifting that foot up really high. Other people keeping their foot very close to the floor. I like to kind of be in between, and I definitely like to rest my one foot on the other leg. All of those things are fine, and just whatever feels comfortable, really. So right foot should be relaxed here. We're going to take one hand to the ceiling. Good. And the other hand, if you can, let's wave those arms side to side. Good. Ooh. Really trying to keep that balance. If this isn't possible to do both arms at the same time, of course, you can just do the one and hold on to your support while you do so. Good. Really feel how much that foot on the ground is moving as you keep your balance. Let's relax those arms and switch to the other side. So weight on my left foot this time. And hold that right foot where it's comfortable. We'll take one arm to the ceiling, wave from side to side. And the other hand if you can. I'm definitely easier on my left foot. And it's very normal to be more skilled at balance on one side than the other. Is usually your dominant side will be a little bit easier. So I am left hand dominant, and so I find it easier to balance on my left foot. Whoop. And let's relax those arms. Good. One more here. We're going to stand on our right foot, arms up in the air, and raise that left foot just a very tiny amount off the floor and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then onto the left foot, raise the right and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And relax those arms. Let's take our hand across our body, our arm across our body, and we'll hold here. Stretch through these shoulders. It's stretch time. Good work. I feel like in a short space of time, we did a lot of stuff. Worked all of those, all of our major muscles in the strength part, and then we pushed that balance challenge a little bit. Lots of stuff on one leg today. So now time for a deserved stretch. Switch sides here. Good, relax that arm. I'm going to take my left arm to the ceiling, bring that hand behind my back and hold, and then this other hand can hold on to your shoulder, your elbow to stabilize that arm in the stretch. Good, let's relax arms and we'll switch to the, that's the same side, right arm to the ceiling, bend at the elbow, and then hold that elbow with your left hand. Good, relax those arms nice and slowly. Let's have a seat. We're going to sit forward in our chair, reach one leg forward, so your heels touching the floor, toe to the ceiling. We're going to hinge forward at the hip. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your leg. So you can't see my feet, but I don't want to be 3 miles from the camera. The stretching, so you feel that stretch in the back of this extended leg. Again, let's switch to the other side. Heel to the floor, toe to the ceiling, and hinge forwards here. Good, and back up. Let's sit right back in our chair. I'm going to bring our chin towards our chest. Good, look up, bring your ear to your shoulder. And the other way. The neck doesn't want to bend that way. No. Good, back to center again. Bring your chin to your shoulder. Good, back to center again, and the other way, chin to shoulder. Good, and back to me. Let's come up to feet. Reach those arms behind you, reach for the back of the room. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, wrap those arms around you. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Pat yourself on the back. Thanks very much, everybody. Thanks for coming along. It was great to have a big class today, and I will see some of you on Wednesday.
Thank you, Hannah.
You're so welcome, Debbie.
Thanks, Hannah.
Well, I don't know who all that is, but thanks, everybody. Some people I recognize your voices, but not everyone.
Thanks, Hannah.
Bye, Shirley.